What is going on? It's about 7 in the morning and I came up pretty early. I'm gonna spend the entire day on the kayak today, probably about 10 hours. So we'll see if my batteries last that long, but I'm gonna go try to get a topwater bite before and as the sun comes up, see if I can't get a couple jacks or something like that. But today is gonna be an exciting day. It's pretty cold. It rained and was windy yesterday, so it's kind of a storm front that came through, so I'm gonna see if that has messed up the fishing at all. But other than that, we're gonna go try to get on some fish this morning. I'm gonna do a ton of exploring today, try a bunch of areas that I haven't been yet, so maybe we'll get on some new species or something. I'm gonna head up to a couple seawalls and throw a topwater popper, and we'll see what we can pull out. All right, I'm gonna start off by throwing this little topwater spook at this seawall here. See if there's any jacks or snook or something sitting up on it. All right, so the topwater bite hasn't really been any amount of a factor at all so far. Been throwing for about a half hour. And I know I should try longer than that, but oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Oh God, he's got me wrapped. He's got me wrapped. No. He's still on there though. Oh, that was a big fish. Well, talk about a heartbreaker. I'm pretty sure that was a nice jack. He got me wrapped around that piling immediately, and I could not get him out at all. That was, I saw a flash of water and zzz, he took off, and there was no turning him. That was a pretty nice fish, but that's not the only one in here. Kind of heartbroken about that, but we'll get another one. That was on the Z-Man. I've been throwing topwater for a half hour, and then my second cast with that Z-Man swim bait, that's what nailed him. So I'm gonna stick with that and just pitch that under docks. Oh, there's another one. Another decent one. He's gonna jump. That's funny. That was on the frickin' second cast after I caught that last one. Nice. There we go, snook number 2. Not a bad little guy, about same size, maybe a little bit bigger than the last one. That is a gorgeous fish. That's awesome, I love that. He took off right away. Those are nice fish, but we were searching for something a little bit bigger than that. Oh, that had to be little. There's a better one. Oh no. God dang it. That was a good one. God. Oh, that's a good snook. No, get over here. 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 Get away from this dock. That is a good snook. Get out of this dock. Get away from the dock. Get away from the dock. I gotta get him out here in the main water. All right, that'll work. Good snook, good snook, good snook, good snook. Good fish. Good fish. Good, good, good fish here. And I got all kinds of freaking weeds on my line too. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a beast. That's a beast. That is a beast. Oh, that's a beast. That is a beast. Oh my God, what a fish. Holy cow. I gotta get my tape measure or something really quick. Okay, here. Hold him in the water. Where is it? Right here. All right. Well, my chest mount just died, but that's all right. 25.5 inches. That's not a bad one. Not a bad snook right there. Holy cow, was that ever fun. Oh my God. That was awesome. All right. Let's get him back. Beast. You know, there's a few times it happens in your fishing career when you catch a fish that you know you're never gonna forget. And for me, I mean, I've been out here since 7 o'clock. I caught my first 2 fish before 8, and it's 11:30 now, and I've gone without a bite. I got broke off one time, but I've gone without a bite since that time. But that was such a clutch and awesome fish. I mean, I'm never gonna forget that one. It's been a slow day, but that just came in so clutch, and that was huge, and that was so much fun. There's another one. Oh, it's a snapper. A good snapper, holy cow. That's a good little guy. Even though this is a little fish, they pack a punch. Look at those teeth in there. Sweet. Of course, I didn't have the camera on, but here's another nice little snook, probably 18, 19 inches. Nice little fish right there. Okay, so I just spooked about a 35-inch snook. I suck. Just taking a break by this dock where I just missed about a 24-inch snook. Trying to refuel after that. Here's one thing I was gonna mention. 26 inches for a snook might not seem that big to some people, but then I remember that I'm from North Dakota and I came down here with no idea what I was doing. I just watched a couple videos, got some new tackle, some new rods, and a kayak, and found my way onto some fish, which is awesome. I'm really proud of that. Basically, you can't be afraid to go and try new lakes, try new things, do that kind of thing, because I've been down here like 10 times now, and it's worked out really well for me. I mean you in North Dakota where I'm from, I mean a 26-inch walleye is a really good fish. That's something to be proud of, you know. And I mean, I'd come down here and I hold that 26-inch fish. Sorry about my sandwich. I hold that 26-inch fish in my hands, and they fight relentlessly. They fight so much harder than any fish we have up north. It's just unbelievable. If you have a chance to get down here and to fish inshore on a kayak, from a skiff, whatever, you have to do it. It's so much fun. If you're a walleye angler, a pike angler, perch, you know, trout, whatever, get down here and try this. It is unbelievable. It's so much fun. I'm gonna finish this sandwich, and then I'm gonna catch a big snook under that dock. Well, you can't call them all. Excuse me. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a good one. I can't let him get in this tree. I need to land this fish. Come on. Get back out here. Get back out here. This is a good one. This is a really good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, yes, this is a good fish. See if I can land him. Come on. Oh, come on. Open up, open up, open up. No, open up before that jig comes out. That's a beast. He's barely hooked too. Watch this. Right. Oh, are you ready? Boom! Look at that. That is a beast. Oh my God. Holy cow. Just look at that mouth. Boom! Holy crap. Alright, I'm gonna measure this guy with my paddle apparently. He is 28 inches. 28 inch. Oh, I knocked my camera sideways. 28 inch snook right there. Holy crap. I'm gonna get him back in the water though. That's an absolute stud. Absolute stud. There he goes. He's off. Yes. Well, that's not a fish that you come by every day. 28 inch snook, that's my personal best actually. So my last trip I caught one that was about 24, and then I've caught a couple more that are about that size. Then I caught one that was 25 and a half. Earlier today I caught one that was 26, and then now I just caught one that's 28. So I just continue to find bigger and bigger fish every day that I'm out here, and it's unreal. I mean, coming from North Dakota, fishing walleyes, perch, pike, that kind of thing, I mean, this is a whole new ball game. It's so much more fun. I mean, a 28 inch walleye wouldn't have put up half the fight that fish just did. That was unbelievable. So if, like, I can't stress it enough, if you get a chance to come down and do this, especially on a kayak, you have to. It's so much fun, you guys. I can't even put it into words. It's just, it's a frickin' blast. Well, I don't have much battery left. I used 4 hours and 3 minutes of footage on just this camera alone, so that's quite a bit. But I broke my personal best twice today with a 26 inch snook and then a 28 inch snook. So it's only gonna go up from here. Considering I've only been snook fishing for a few months, that's not too bad. I shouldn't even say a few months, maybe a couple weeks, because we only get down here every so often, but that is incredible. I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait to continue to fish in Florida and back in North Dakota and everything and keep making these videos, but today was awesome. I got soaking wet, but it was 100% completely worth it. So why don't you, before I hit the trees, why don't you go ahead and give this a big thumbs up if you thought it was a good video. Subscribe to my channel for more. I got a few more videos and things that I'm gonna do while I'm down here in Florida, and then I head back to old ice country up in North Dakota. So why don't you give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and hit me up in the comment section with your favorite fish to catch, all that good stuff. I love replying to that kind of stuff and hearing your guys' feedback. So with that being said, stay wet. See you next time.